Are you ready to start growing cut flowers in your backyard? Well, today I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite cut flowers to grow. These cut flowers are easy to grow, easy to harvest, and look absolutely amazing in bouquets. So let's jump right in. Hi and welcome to the farmhouse. I'm Deanne from Hummingbird Acres, and this is our place to share our homesteading adventures, gardening, from scratch cooking, natural living, and family. Welcome to the farmhouse. All right, so let's jump right in to my top 5 favorite flowers to grow. And the first one is zinnias. I absolutely love zinnias. Nothing screams summer more than zinnias. Zinnias come in a wide variety. They come in hundreds of different varieties. My favorites happen to be the Oklahoma series and the Bernese Giants. Both of these can be purchased through Johnny's Seeds. What I also love about zinnias is just the array of colors that you can get and the sizes. Some zinnias are really small and some are really big, making them great for bouquets. They're also really easy to harvest. They are a cut and come again flower, so cut them once, the more you cut them actually, and more will bloom. So keep cutting, they'll keep blooming, and you'll have more and more flowers for your bouquets. So my top favorite, my absolute favorite, is zinnias. My next favorite cut flower to grow is the sunflower, and for me, sunflowers scream fall. Now, sunflowers come in 2 different types. You can have a branching or a single stem. Single stem is exactly what it basically says. You get one flower on one stem. Branching is you get lots of different branches, and on each branch is a different flower. Make sure that you check your seed packets, and if you're looking at a catalog, make sure that you check that so that you know how many to plant and you have an idea about how many you're going to get when you plant them. Sunflowers are heat-loving annual, so they can either be directly sown in the garden or you can start them inside. We prefer to start them inside because the animals don't get the seeds and we just have a higher success rate. So if you are going to start them outside, be aware that birds and other animals like to eat the seeds, so you're going to have to pay some extra close attention. If you're going to start them inside, I suggest you succession plant them. So you plant one batch and then 2 weeks later plant another batch. This will make sure that you have sunflowers all season. You want to harvest sunflowers when just 1 or 2 petals have started to lift off of the center. The rest of the petals will open when you put them in water. For me, cosmos are another great cut flower to grow. Not only do the blooms look kind of whimsical in bouquets, but the leaves are great foliage for a bouquet and add some greenery. Cosmos can be directly sown in the garden or they can be started ahead of time. We start ours inside ahead of time so that we have blooms sooner. You want to harvest a Cosmo right when the bud is starting to open and you start to see colors. Once you harvest it and you put it in water, it will open up the rest of the way. Now, Cosmos can be susceptible to pests, mainly aphids, so you want to make sure that you're looking out for that, and if you see that you are having an aphid problem, then maybe introduce some ladybugs into your garden. If you're interested in learning about how to introduce ladybugs into your garden, I have another video all about that, and I will link it below for you. Cosmos, like I said, are great for the greenery and for the bloom. So when you're harvesting them, make sure you save some of that greenery to tuck into your bouquets. Rutabaga, or also known as Black-Eyed Susan, is my 4th favorite cut flower to grow. Now, these can be a little bit tricky. So what you want to do is you want to plant your seeds probably outside in the fall, or you can winter sow your seeds when it's cold. They take just a little bit longer to germinate and sprout and have a bloom. So the earlier you can start them, the better. And they are a hardy annual, so they can take a little bit of that cold. I love using Rutabaga in my fall bouquets. I just love that deep golden color in the bouquets. Some Rutabaga is also a perennial, so it will come back year to year. So make sure you're taking that into consideration when you are picking a spot for it in your garden. But like I said, it is a great cut flower to add to your bouquets, and it is definitely one of my fall favorites. My last cut flower that I think you should grow this year is straw flowers. My favorite variety is the apricot series. You can also get those at Johnny's, but they are another great cut and come again flower. So the more you cut them, the more will bloom. Just like the sunflower, you want to harvest your straw flowers right when the first couple, one, maybe 2 rows of flowers, of petals are starting to open. The rest will open when they're in a vase. But they are a great cut flower. They can be a little bit tricky to start, which is why I suggest starting them inside well before your last frost date so that you have a little bit of wiggle room just in case you don't have some that germinate. But straw flowers are another great addition to bouquets and look absolutely beautiful in them. So there you have it, my top 5 favorite cut flowers to grow. These are going to look absolutely amazing in your backyard. If you want to know more about how to start a cut flower garden in your yard, from how to build your raised beds, where to get soil, what to plant, how far apart to plant them, how to support them, and how to harvest them, then you need to check out my cutting garden course. I have linked it below for you. It is going to walk you through exactly every single step you need to do in order to grow a thriving cut flower garden. Thank you guys so much for visiting the farmhouse today. If you liked this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more homesteading adventures, gardening, from scratch cooking, natural living, and just pure family fun, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thanks for visiting the farmhouse, and we'll talk to you guys soon.